அஜித் குமார் நடிப்பில் வினோத் இயக்கத்தில் உருவான செம்ம மாஸ் ஆக்ஷன் என்டர்டெய்னரான வலிமை படத்தை ZEE5 ஆப்ல ஃபேமிலியோட பார்த்து என்ஜாய் பண்ணுங்க. லிங்க் in the description.
This summer, soak in the fun and come enjoy India's family amusement park, VGP Universal Kingdom.
Hello everybody, I am back with a new episode of Trade Talk. The entire India is talking about RRR. Yes, Triple R is a blockbuster. It's taken a flying start at the box office. It's taken a box office by storm in domestic market, India market, as well as internationally. It's become a rage. The good news is that RRR has revived theatrical business in India and abroad. Yes, people are saying even in overseas market, the film has brought back the audiences to the theater. If you really look at it, it has been there in all formats, from IMAX, 3D and 2D versions of the film, has been in Dolby screening abroad. And it has brought the audiences to see that experience, the theatrical experience is huge. Everybody says hats off to Mr. Rajamouli. He has brought back the audiences to the theaters. Let's see, the collections have been phenomenal all over India and abroad. All over the world, it has done in 3 days 500 crore plus gross box office. That's huge. The numbers are simply huge. And as far as it's concerned, on the way, it has the potential to beat Baahubali 2's record, all-time record. And well, the net box office of Baahubali 2 is something like 530 crore business Baahubali 2 has done. Will RRR be able to do that? Net box office? Well, we'll have to see, but it has, the legs to reach there, and it is there in all the versions. So it has the potential to beat, but early days now. Anyway, the film has taken a fantastic opening. It's a non-holiday release. RRR is released on March 25th. And it's not a non-holiday release. And it is just really saying it's just after the pandemic, hardly a month after the pandemic. And still it's able to do this kind of business. It's just unbelievable. It's the content is attracting everybody. The content is king, it's proved, because the All India collections for the Hindi version on the 5th day, that's today, Tuesday, it has just crossed 100 crores from the Hindi version alone. But of course, nearly 50% of the total box office collections are coming from Andhra and Telangana, the two Telugu states, where it is a mega blockbuster. It took a humongous opening. Day 1, worldwide, all versions, rupees 223 crore worldwide. From India, 156 crore, out of which 102.5 are from the Telugu states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana alone. And overseas, 67 crores and 42 crore from USA, and others, Australia, New Zealand, UK, Europe, everything put together, another 25 crore. So phenomenal numbers, 223 crore on the first day gross. And in Tamil Nadu, it's done 31 crores in 3 days. But everybody in Bollywood is surprised and really taken off that RRR has done 100 crores, the Hindi version alone, in India domestic market. That means it has penetrated to the B and C markets of Hindi cinema, because Rajamouli made a mass movie and which is being appreciated. Today in Hindi cinema, there are no Manmohan Desais and Prakash Mehras. There are only the high-end multiplex movies which the big stars are doing. And Mr. Rajamouli has shown the way forward by saying that there is still that audiences in B and C. Otherwise, the film would not have done 100 crores in 5 days. And this is net box office. The phenomenal numbers that's coming in from the Hindi belt. And like I said earlier, it's revived the theatrical business in India, because a film like Triple R can be enjoyed only in a cinema theater. Either you can watch the 3D version, or even the IMAX version has done extremely well in India. That proves that there is an audiences for the theater, and the families too are coming to watch the Rajamouli film. And that's purely 3 hours of entertainment. Is Triple R the biggest hit of all times? I'm going to speak to Charan Adarsh. Charan Adarsh is India's #1 box office tracker, and he knows the Hindi cinema industry and the Indian film industry very well over the years. He's been tracking. And let's speak to him and find out whether Triple R is the biggest hit of all times. Taran, Baahubali, after Baahubali 2, we look to have another big hit in Triple R.
Yes.
How big is Triple R?
Well, it's huge, if you ask me. Well, if you compare apples with apples, that is RRR with Baahubali, of course, Baahubali is still leading at the moment. The crucial test begins on Monday, because that's when the initial euphoria settles down. And Monday has also been very, very strong.
And has RRR the potential to become the biggest hit of all times?
Well, a bit too early, because Baahubali 2 holds the best of approximately 520 crores net BOC in the Hindi version. And also, if you notice the global box office worldwide, cross box office, it's Baahubali 2, which is leading by leaps and bounds. But it's a bit too early to even actually compare. We need to see where it settles down after the week 1. Will it still have legs to actually run faster, or will it slow down? That's something that only time will tell. But having said that, I feel RRR has been immensely appreciated, and I think it won't slow down soon.
So would you say that a Triple R would remain as a #2 highest grossing movie in India?
It has crossed, yes, at the moment it seems like. And if that happens, I think Rajamouli is only competing with himself.
Yeah, absolutely. Rajamouli is competing with himself, that's all.
And, and I would like to add that he's brought the pride of Indian cinema back. And I think that's where the respect comes in for the filmmaker.
Has he penetrated into the B and C markets of Hindi cinema?
Absolutely, absolutely. You're going to watch the big stars, of course. Junior NTR is fabulous in the film. Charan is excellent in the film. And in fact, I was talking to Junior NTR the other day, 2 days ago, after the release of the film. I said, the way you've underplayed the character is phenomenal. So for Charan, it's so beautifully. So, people are watching those films, but eventually it is also always the architect of the film, that is Rajamouli, who's actually extracted such brilliant performances from these 2 actors.
And both the actors had equal footing. Do you think that kind of thing can happen in Hindi cinema with 2 big stars?
Yeah, it's very difficult. I asked the same question to Charan. I said, okay, you all don't do multi-starers. I think because of egos, because of trust issues. He said, yes, because we don't really we need to have those roles where we can everyone, both of or 2 or 3 actors can do justice to it, and Rajamouli has done that. He's done justice to both the characters of Junior NTR as well as Charan, and that shows on the screen. The fans are loving it, and I think the audience is loving it too.
Okay, that was lovely talking to you, Taranji. Catch up soon.
Thank you, Sreedharji. Thank you. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. All about RRR. The final results of Triple R will be known 3 weeks from now. Because there is no opposition to this Rajamouli film anywhere in India for the next 3 weeks. Till April 13th, when Thalapathy Vijay's Beast releases, and the very next day, there is KGF 2. So this is going to be an epic battle between Beast and KGF 2. Till then, RRR will rule. and it's possible that it will easily cover another 250 crores if all goes well. And it can end up around gross box office nearly around 700 to 750 crore rupees. The gross box office numbers can come. But then after that, it's The Beast and KGF 2. And it's going to be very, very interesting because the Indian box office is going to be on a fire. And you can expect real big numbers because RRR paved the way. And now if the audiences are coming back to the theater, and both these films have got their own market, and both these films are definitely going to take an earth-shattering opening.
அஜித் குமார் நடிப்பில் வினோத் இயக்கத்தில் உருவான செம்ம மாஸ் ஆக்ஷன் என்டர்டெய்னரான வலிமை படத்தை ZEE5 ஆப்ல ஃபேமிலியோட பார்த்து என்ஜாய் பண்ணுங்க. லிங்க் இன் தி டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்.
This summer, soak in the fun and come enjoy India's family amusement park, VGP Universal Kingdom.